Let me guess, you wanted to have the best haircut experience, but your barber said no today. There are days when we have a bad haircut. Old men have to follow. That is nature's rule, that the old man has to go through that phase. I've gone through that phase multiple times this year, and for 5-6 months, for the past months, I never had a bad haircut, okay? So I want to give you some of the things that I do, that I actually do, which gives me a better haircut experience than most other guys. So if you're interested and if you want to know what they are, stick on to the entire video. So here are the 12 rules to get a better haircut. Starting with number 1, start with your face shape. If two guys with the same hair density, hair texture and hair length take a haircut, there might be a slight possibility that one guy will look better than the other one just because they have different facial features or different facial symmetries. So the most important thing that you have to keep in your mind is that you have to have an idea of what your face shape is. For example, a person with a round face shape should take a haircut which provides more dimensions to this face. Also, a person with a square face shape should try a haircut which softens his angles. And I know more than 80% of the guys does not consider the face shape when taking a haircut. They just follow the trend. They just follow whatever hairstyle the other guy is doing. So first thing is, if you intend to improve your looks through haircut, then you have to consider your face shape. Number 2 is your hair type. Certain hair types looks best with certain hairstyles or haircut. For example, if you have curly hair, curly fringe will look really good on you. And if you have wavy hair, wavy curtains will look really good on you. For that, you have to have an idea of what your hair type is. Take a screenshot of this picture and you'll get an idea of what your hair type is. This is a rough idea and try to get a hairstyle based on this. So before your next haircut, consider your face shape and your hair type and you will come to a sweet spot. And from there, you have to have an idea of how much maintenance are you willing to keep. Which means how much time are you willing to spend on your hair every single day styling it. The hairstyle that I currently have is more like a messy quiff kind of hairstyle. I didn't have a fresh fade, but 6 months back I used to have a modern pompadour like hairstyle or a modern quiff kind of hairstyle, and that hairstyle used to have a lot of maintenance. I have to use serums, I have to use a blow dryer, I had to use hair holds to keep my hair in position. So some hairstyles are high maintenance, some are low maintenance, some even don't have to have maintenance. So before you take your next haircut, you have to consider these 3: your face shape, your hair type and the maintenance you're willing to put in. A hairstyle without the maintenance will completely destroy your looks. Number 4 is copy a celebrity. You might have a celebrity that you really like, you like their style, you like their hairstyle, they change their hairstyle every single time and you really like them. They have a face shape similar to yours, they have a hair type similar to yours and you want to take a hairstyle from them. These celebrities have hairstylists to style their hair. Also, those guys are professional ones and those guys will help you to find your haircut. So if you are in a place where you are struggling to find your haircut, you can copy a celebrity and also keep a realistic expectation, because some hairstyles that they have are really high maintenance and you might not be able to have that sort of maintenance. So have a realistic idea of what you're going to choose. Number 5 is take an expensive haircut. So if you are tired of your normal haircut, go to a really expensive salon. Go there and spend some money and ask for the best stylist. Tell him what your face shape is, tell him what your hair type is, tell him how much maintenance you are willing to put in, and ask him what type of haircut would suit you the best. And have an idea of how much length you are willing to put, and also ask him what all products should you be using to get the best hairstyle. And also, this is only a one-time thing. This is just to have an idea of what hairstyle suits you best. So if you get an idea of what hairstyle is best for you, then go to a regular barber and tell him that I want this certain haircut with certain length, with certain size, certain fades. That is the best option. It's only a one-time thing. You have to spend the money only one time, and then you can go to your regular barber and ask for the certain haircut. And if that person says that they can't do that, then it's time for you to leave that and find someone else. Number 6 is you have to consider your facial hair. Some hairstyles, for example curtains, look really good if you have a narrow facial features, like if you don't have a beard, if you have clean shaved face, if you have a slimmer face, then curtains will be the best option for you. If you're going for a messy fringe like this hairstyle, you should have a beard. This will improve the looks of that haircut. So have an idea of what beard style you're gonna take before your haircut so that you don't mess up the complete looks. And also, here are some of the things that you have to actually consider before getting a haircut. Number 1 is you have to have a reference picture of whatever hairstyle you're going to take. You have to have an idea of what length are you going for. You have to have a clear idea of what you are looking for, because some guys might say that they know what they're doing, but actually they don't know what they're doing and they will completely ruin your haircut. So if your barber is like that, you have to skip him and find someone better. And the next thing is, if you have an idea of what type of hairstyle that you're going to take, you have to communicate to that person the right way. You have to guide him step by step for the exact looks that you're looking for. You don't have to feel shame for guiding him, because this is your hairstyle, this is your haircut. You're going to keep the same haircut for the next couple of weeks, and if that ruins you, that will completely destroy your looks, and that will completely destroy your confidence. And if you don't want that to happen, you have to guide him step by step. The next thing is, before you get a haircut, make sure you clean your hair with a shampoo. This will remove all the dirt and the oil buildup, and this will give you a better experience, a better control of cutting your hair. And lastly, avoid peak hours. The time that you take a haircut also determines how good your haircut comes out. If you take a haircut the first thing in the morning when the barber is fresh out of bed, then he will give the best experience. If it's during a rush hour, there is most possibility that he might completely destroy the look, because he's in a hurry. He have to clear all the clients, he have to close the shop. So if you are someone who always go to the shop during peak hours, you have to shift it and try to take a haircut when the barber is free, when he's chilling, when he's free of all the clients. That time he will take his time and he will spend it in the right way, if he's a person who likes his job. And if he still ruins your haircut, it is time for you to change your barber. So those are the things that you have to keep in mind to get a better haircut experience. And I hope you find this video informative. If you find this video informative, do like, share and subscribe, and see you again next week.